Welcome to On the Scene with Patricia McDougall, celebrity photographer, and my co-host.
Tamrat Medhin from Little Ethiopia.
And your special guest is?
Meauvell Tate of Washington, D.C.
Well, hello and welcome to the show, Meauvell.
Thank you.
And a happy Mother's Day to all.
Yeah.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all. And we have a special treat for you today. Of course, we have lots of stuff that was going on in D.C., Atlantic City, all over the place. And I'm sure he has a lot to say as well, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, yeah. So, we want to say, can you tell us a little bit about your guest first before we move forward onto the show?
Well, our guest is the president of the Toastmaster. She will give you more information, but the most important thing why I invited her today was she's a great example of a mother, a grandmother, who has got 15 grandchildren.
Wow.
And all of her children are in amazing position to do a lot of interesting stuff. So she's going to tell us details about the family, and that's what we're going to be doing today.
Okay, well, we're going to come back to her. We're going to let you tell us a little bit about what you're doing. But we want to talk about first the video that we showed you. That's Marcus Johnson. Everybody knows Marcus. He is the musician of musician. And he was actually at MEA Magazine. They had a gala. And so he did a fabulous job with that. And so we were in the house. But before I get started, can we just play that video one more time? Just a little piece of it, if you don't mind. And I'm going to come right back. Yeah, we just want to play it. We want to make sure you heard it. I mean, I know I heard it. I want to make sure you hear it. If we can do that, because we have another guest that will be joining us shortly as well.
Mitchem
welcome back to On the Scene, Patricia McDougall. We want to say we have another special guest that's just joined us. Can we say your name, please?
Dr. Denise Mitchem in the house.
She's in the house. She's representing. She's going to be with us today because she has a lot to share. We just got back from Atlantic City, so we're a little tired, but it's all good. So let's move it right along. Let's show some footage from, first we want to show the pictures from Mother's Day. How about we do that? Because I did send some Mother's Day pictures in, just one or two of my mom. That's my mom. That's May, and my mother May, who I'm not raised her, she raised me for all these years, so I want to thank her for doing that, and all her 8 kids that she has, and I won't name them, but they know who they are. Give a shout out to them as well. But my mother stayed with me for 10 years, and I took care of her because she was a little... She couldn't walk and couldn't do a lot of things. So, if you have a mom, you have to take care of her, appreciate her, because, they're not here forever, right? And we're not here forever, but, we want to give a special shout out to all the mothers and make sure you take care of your mom if she's still here. Absolutely. And the picture here is my mom, my sister on the bottom in the middle, and my other sister on the right of her, my mom next to me. And that's different pictures of different years, and my grandmother on the far left, and my other grandmother in the middle, my father's mother, and in between my mother, the youngest.
And where are they from?
It's a whole lot of mixture in there. So, Denise,
where are they from?
Well, of course, my background is Belizean, and so also got some Jamaican blood and a little bit of Caribbean and Indian and all of that. So we are a mixed mud of all these different countries and cultures and immigrants from all over the world. Like you are from Ethiopia.
Yeah.
You're from where are you from?
Washington, D.C.
Well, she's a native. But Denise is from where?
Costa Rica, Jamaica, and India.
Yes, a melting pot.
It's amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
People, yeah.
This is a melting pot of all the moms all over the place. So if you have a mom, hug her, kiss her, and just tell her how much you love her, because we all wish the ones that are not here that would be here with us today. But anyway, we want to move right along. We actually spent Mother's Day weekend. I guess this is a Mother's Day weekend in where, Denise?
Atlantic City, New Jersey.
So we're going to show some pictures of Atlantic City. I'm going to show you just the water. If you haven't been to Atlantic City, let's just go there first, right? So I have some photos of the water and just Atlantic City in general.
That's beautiful.
And a little
Very
video
beautiful.
too. I mean, I haven't been in a long time. Denise made me take that drive.
Sure did. Treated her to Mother's Day.
You haven't been for a long time?
I have not.
So you took advantage now when the president is in us. This Trump is have a place in New York, is that right?
Yes. So can we show that video? Yeah.
That was today.
Good.
It was a nice treat. Patricia, she
beautiful.
wanted to go for Mother's Day.
And isn't that beautiful? I mean, the water doesn't look like
So
Belize, but it's okay, the green and blue. But if you want to just go and walk in the sand in its closest place, I mean, one of the closest places, not quite, but you could just hear the water. Listen.
It's calming, relaxing.
So that's right in your backyard. That's right here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and that's the boardwalk.
And
There
that
was
was
nobody
this
there
morning.
but the birds. That was this morning. We were there.
This morning.
And we actually stayed in what hotel,
The
Denise?
Bally's Hotel, right by Caesars.
Oh, then you are in trouble.
And
You haven't
we
been at
stayed
Trump's
right
hotel.
there.
Trump's, you didn't go to Trump?
Yes,
We
yes.
actually stayed there. We had a wonderful time.
We did.
And this morning I said, Denise, we can't stay here and not go downstairs and just put a quarter in the machine. And I actually won some money, Denise.
She
How about
sure
that?
did.
How much did
She
I
won
win?
money. She won $25.
Hey, it's better than nothing, right?
That's right. That's right.
I was appreciative of that. You know what I did? I said, let's quit. How do you cash out? And that's exactly what I did. I actually cashed out. But anyway, we're going to show some fun stuff. Let's show the picture of Gladys. And Denise could tell us where we were, what we were doing, and, some of her songs that she sings. Tell a little bit about that.
Are we
we'll
going to
show
play the
that.
clip?
Yeah,
Are we going
number
to show the
3.
music first? So,
Well, we'll show, yeah.
what we're going to show is Gladys Knight here performing with her background singers. She performed at the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey last night. The concert was with Kem, Gladys Knight, and Frankie Beverly and Mays.
And you can see her outfit. I'm telling Denise, I'm going to get one made for myself. She's going to get one made too, but it was to die for real.
It was
Seriously?
fabulous. It was fabulous.
Oh,
yes, it
my
was.
goodness.
And it was
yes.
really good to be there to see Gladys again. She's just a great entertainer.
Tell us
First
some of her
class.
songs, yeah.
Midnight Train to Georgia is one of her popular songs that she's done over the years. And Memories. She sang Memories
she
last
did.
night,
She
which was so
did.
phenomenal. And the theme song that she did for Tyler Perry's movie that she was in, which was really, really, really great last night. And then we were able to see Frankie Beverly perform.
We
So
did,
maybe
but can we
could-
show the other picture of Gladys? There's
Gladys?
another picture, number 5. Can we show that? Then we're going to show that little video because she was actually talking. So we want to share with that as well. Number 5 in there. Well, no, the same pictures that you had before. There's a picture in there with Gladys. Yeah, that picture right there, that's a band. I just love that picture because they were jamming. She gave them all the opportunity to actually perform.
Including her bus driver. She asked him to
Including
come in
her-
and sing, and he
Yeah.
travels and drives them around, and he was able to perform on stage last night and did an awesome job of that as well.
Right, I don't have his picture here, but I'll share it on Facebook. So can we play that little video too? She was actually talking.
Spread a little bit of that. It's been a while since I've been here, and I'm grateful to still be here. I thank you for your love and support. Over all this time, I ain't gonna tell you how many years, but at any rate, you know, I like the person-to-person thing. I'm not too much up on the social thing, you know. I'm trying to learn it and everything, but my sister called me the other day. She said, why don't you answer my messages? I said, what messages? She said, I've been sending you these messages. I said, I ain't got no message. She said, girl, I sent you a text.
As you can see, she's not really up on the savvy piece as far as social media, but she did a wonderful job with that, right?
She did.
She did. She was just telling a little story, so I hope you got that. If not, you have to play that video back again. But anyway, let's show some Maze and Frankie Beverly. That show was awesome. Let's show some pictures on that one. Now, that's Denise's friend. She got the hookup every time. Yeah, so we're going to show some of those photos, and then there's a little video in there as well.
You were busy.
Yeah, it was busy.
We appreciate you.
Okay, sure. Hey, that's a little clip of him, but we're going to come back to that. But anyway, that was where it was held, right?
Yeah, it was the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Right.
And as you see,
So after
Patricia
the
was on
show-
stage. She was on stage.
I was on stage not performing. No, I'm just kidding. Just taking pictures. That was actually, we were driving in because, you know, it was raining. And as you can see, the cloud in the sky was a little foggy and it was kind of going up. And I thought that was so cool. So, you know, I had to show that picture, right? And Denise was like, did you get it? I got it. But there it is. And that's the Bally's. I guess that's the
That's the
hotel.
hotel we stayed
where we
at.
stayed in. It was awesome. Thanks
very
to
nice.
your friends. We appreciate that everybody sharing the love and taking care of us while we were
It was
out
really
of
nice.
the area.
Shout out to
Very
Joe
nice.
Douglas for treating us out for Mother's Day. Joe Douglas has been the manager for Frankie Beverly for 34 years.
Right, and that was actually the drummer that you saw in the picture there. He does a fabulous job with that. Oh my goodness! And they was actually hanging out and actually in the casinos and having a wonderful time. And we have some other pictures there as well. And like this guy right here, that's the same drummer, but he is bad. He actually got up and started dancing and having a wonderful time. So I mean, it was so cool. And then there was another guy on the guitar. Denise, can you tell us a little bit about this one? Is that a guitar? What?
Well, that was a guitar player, and he really took it to another level by
He did.
playing, and just he's such a great instrumentalist there, really performing. So
He got into character. Let's put it like that.
was very good.
And this is the band. They are awesome. They was here for New Year's. We had a wonderful time. I enjoyed seeing them.
Absolutely.
Yesterday, Denise, thank you so much. And then there's a
You're
hand.
welcome.
Tell us about that. I asked Denise
the
about
hand,
that
she
picture.
said, well, what is that hand? What does that mean? I'm like, it's a maze.
Right,
And
right.
your hand is a maze, and it goes up and the curves in life that we go through and things like that, and come back to point one.
That's right, and that's just another picture of it because they had it in different colors and they were showing it. And I mean, and everybody that was there, they didn't want to leave. They had to have over, I don't know, maybe 11,000, 12,000
Yeah, it was very
people.
packed
The stadium
yesterday.
was really, really crowded.
And
So we
everybody was up
really-
dancing, enjoying themselves in
That's
the
the
aisles
group,
and just
yeah.
enjoying themselves yesterday evening.
And you could see from the cast, we just love
They
them.
share the
say They
love.
are one, and they truly are one. They are bad.
They work
Oh,
together.
my goodness. So let's show. Denise, is that
Oh,
you?
my
She was looking
Lord.
super were fabulous. It almost looks like glasses top, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But anyway, we were trying to take some pictures, even though it was kind of blurry in there. But we had a wonderful time, and give a shout out to the group because we were hanging out with them yesterday in Atlantic City. So let's go and show that little video. How about we do that?
We love each other. Yeah. We do. Y'all help us. You know, I grew up with Patti LaBelle, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Teddy Pendergrass.
We got another video.
As you can see, we was in there, and we have another video too. We're gonna play just a little bit of that one too as well. As you can clearly see, we was partying. Can you tell? Them lights, the music, the sound. I gave you a little snaps, but you can go to their website, I'm sure, and you can find all their music. We don't want to play too much because they'll shut my music down on air. So anyway, we want to give a special shout out to Howard University. They had their,
Commencement.
That's right. They had their commencement yesterday. So we have a few pictures we want to share, and we want to give a special congratulations to Dr. William Skinner. She was actually in the house, and she did the invocation.
Invocation. Dr. Barbara Williams Skinner did the invocation at Howard University's commencement.
Well, that's not her there. That's actually
2017.
the 50th, the group from the, how you say, 50-year, I guess, anniversary.
50 years of them graduating from Howard University.
Right, and these are the Armored Guard, I guess you call them, and this is actually a couple of, yeah, that's correct. They actually walk with the flags and do what they do best, and I guess changing of the colors and all that
Changing
fun
of the
stuff. And this is a group of faculty members that I actually work with, so I wanted to share it, and the dean and from the nursing and Dr. Hall. We just love everybody that's in the picture. We won't even call out names, but we want to give a shout out. These are just the faculty, but there were some students in the house, and we want to give a congratulations to our one and only president of Howard University. He did a fabulous job yesterday in holding it down.
Dr. Wayne Frederick.
That is correct. Yes.
And then Dr. Richardson, the dean of Rankin Chapel, was there as well.
And these are some students from School of Social Work. Congratulations to you as well. I actually worked them through for a couple of years, and so I was happy to see them graduate. So I definitely wanted to show their picture for sure. I had to give a big shout out. And this is another gentleman who was there forever, it seemed like, and he was graduating PhD. So congratulations. He was so excited. It felt like he was there for 20 years, but I'm sure it was in quite that long. It just seemed like that for him, I'm sure. And Dr. Gordine and everybody else from the School of Social Work, a special shout out to you as well. I know she didn't think I was going to put that one up, but I did. Can you see her smile? But anyway, I want to give a shout out to both of them. And say all the names in the picture, right? Because she doesn't like taking pictures. But anyway, we have a few more pictures, and we're going to give a shout out to everyone. And this is one of the honorees.
Dr. Traylor received her PhD from Howard, which she was a professor for many years, a well-respected, well-known speaker. Throughout the country,
was awesome. Oh my
presentation was phenomenal from what I heard.
Listen, go to Howard University's website and you'll be able to listen to what she said. She really put it home and sent it home and did all that fun stuff. Yep, she sure did. And this is a couple of students. We want to give a shout out to them. Congratulations to the students of Howard University. And finally, boy, I tell you, that's a nice feeling to actually graduate because you put in all them years and then finally it's your day, right?
Yeah.
So a special congratulations.
Yeah,
but we're going to move those photos
37 years since I've been at Howard.
And this is my buddy right here. Yeah, he actually was in that just looking good, taking it easy. Look at his hat. He was like suited down and everything. Just like my friend over here, Tamrat. We're going to talk about him because he came in with the tie and everything. So he's going to talk about that in a minute. But anyway, this is Dr. Skinner on the podium. She was doing her thing, giving prayer because we need prayer. I mean, we can't even say how much we need prayer right now because all the stuff that's going on in the world. And so we want to give a special congratulations to her for holding it down for the invocation as well. And then there was one and only speaker, I guess. Can you tell us her name?
Dr. Kamala Harris, senator out of California, Howard University alum.
That's correct. And she's also, I think, a senator or something like that.
She is.
Well.
I just said,
I
was saying
did.
she
Okay, I want to make
she's a
sure.
Senator.
Yes.
Kamala Harris, first woman elected senator in California.
Right.
she's
History, Howard alum. as well, and like Pat and myself, Jamaican heritage.
Right. She was represented. She held it down as well. But anyway, congratulations to all of them, all of the students and everybody. Of course, that's me. Of course, I forgot that one, right? Me and Dr. Clark Tassel from
Dr.
nursing. I
Clark
actually
Tassel.
worked with her for the 2 years that I've known her here at Howard, and she did a fabulous job in mentoring me. So I appreciate that. I want to give a happy Mother's Day to her as well. But anyway, moving right along, we're going to come back to the MEA magazine stuff, but we're going to give Tamrat the mic, and he's going to talk a little bit about his special guest. But first, I want to say, Tamrat, you have on a tie. Tell us what's going on
well,
here.
I have a
Look at-
tie. This is a special
Yeah.
tie I got from my niece who came from London. We met last was 10 years ago.
Oh,
Her
good.
name is Ruth, and she has
Oh,
the same last name like my mother.
Oh,
this
so
is
you
special.
want
That's what I
'cause
have it
your
on
mother.
Mother's Day.
Oh.
Remembers. She had the same last name. That's why.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you for noticing me. Generally, I come without the
He's-
shirt.
Look at him.
Thank you so
yeah.
much. Yeah.
But before we say anything about him, I have on my shirt too. It says "I am fabulous." You know, I had to wear that too, right? Hey, see?
Yeah, good, great.
That's
Good,
right. You
yeah,
see, my mother
fantastic.
told me with this shirt. She sure did. See, I had it for a long
Good.
time.
Yeah,
But anyway,
fantastic.
we all fabulous, and happy Mother's Day to you too. And
Thank
Denise
you.
as
Thank
well.
you.
Okay, happy
She has
Mother's
7
Day.
kids, and they've been calling her all day long.
Yes, my kids have been
Oh,
calling me
my
all. My
goodness.
son graduated from college last week, number 6.
Tell us his name.
Kenneth. Kenneth graduated from college in Mississippi last week, and I went down and
I
was my
mentioned you on the
6th child
show.
at 7 kids. Getting 7 kids through college has not been easy, but it is so rewarding.
Right.
Well, Miss Meauvell Tate has 14. Can you tell
14
us?
kids?
I
You
birthed
made me
14,
nervous.
but I raised 10.
Oh, you had
Okay, let me get
14
that
children.
straight.
Yes.
She had 14
I had
births.
14
You birthed
children.
14
doubled me.
children.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Move this video, go near to
Yes.
it.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
But the first set of twin girls went back to God. They said, never mind. And then there
Okay.
were 2 others that did not stay as well.
Okay.
But the 10 that stayed were another set of twins.
Oh my goodness, she's got
And
twins.
the rest of them. And when you say go through college, yes, all 10 went through college.
Wow.
Wow.
However, they went on full scholarships
Okay.
because as their mother, I made sure that they were well educated.
Amen.
So they could apply their education well enough to get high enough grades, GPAs, etc., that colleges invited them to come. So I have a graduate of American U, I have a graduate of George Washington, graduate of Temple, Maryland UMC, etc., etc.
Oh my goodness, congratulations. You sound like Denise. Denise, you got your kids from all over the schools
Morehouse.
too.
Yes.
3 of my sons went to Morehouse.
Yes.
Daughter went to Howard. She has 2 masters and working on a PhD at Emory. I have, Clark Atlanta University, Georgia State.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. Well, the
All
colleges
over
in
my
New
wa-
York. So
Well, being that she has all the kids, I got one going to college right now. Alexander, congratulations. He made the honor roll again. I can't even say it. He is doing wonderful things.
Yes.
You know, for them to be on the honor roll, you probably see that every year for them to all get a
Yes.
free ride. But anyway, he's going to have his prom next week. So, wow, he's moving and growing up so fast. Congratulations to you, Alexander, because we're going to have a big celebration. I'm going to invite everybody.
Oh,
It's gonna
good.
be
That'll be
open
great.
forum.
All right. We'll
So
come.
tell us
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Well, tell
Go
us
ahead.
about a little bit of more about what you are doing and relationship to Mother's Day.
To Mother's Day, I have my Mother's Day shirt on from 2014.
Oh, let's see
And
it. Wait a minute,
this
hold up
is the
now.
design
Let's
of
see the shirt.
the young folks in our family, 3rd generation and 2nd
Okay.
generation. And I wore it yesterday as my eldest son, who is a chef, prepared dinner for all the mothers and aunts.
Wow,
in
this was
Upper Marlboro.
yesterday?
This was yesterday.
We missed it, Denise. I guess we can't be everywhere, right?
Yeah, you can.
Exactly. They know that I can't be everywhere, so they did well to catch me on a Saturday.
Wow,
That
that
was-
was
that was their
wonderful.
plan.
Wonderful.
Yes, but of my 10, when I say mothering is special, mothering is the most vital role that a female can play on the planet Earth. Because without it, we are in trouble with the next civilization. And we know this. We're seeing proof of this now. So if we want to stop the violence, for instance, mothers go home after work. If you must work, go home
Right.
after work and do
Right.
that work.
Right.
I've been very blessed that I have a daughter who is a published author. She did Little X when she was going through University of District of Columbia. And she wrote, "Thank you, Mom, for making me your work." is what she wrote. And she received publishing, not publishing rights, but she received an award in Virginia newspaper for that article.
Oh my goodness.
Just to give an
did
example.
Did she put it in a book, a magazine or something?
It was published in a magazine at the time. Now, that's some 20 years ago.
Oh,
That she published
wow.
that,
Okay.
exactly, as well as Little X. Then we have my third son, Farard, who did his own business. He's a product of the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute many years ago. And he learned the system, not the educational system, but the political system
Okay.
in this city. And he ran campaigns for different ones of his peers who are now on the city council.
Wow. That's
But
awesome.
more importantly, he struck out and has held his own business all this time. His business is Inspire Youth Development and Organization. Then we have my daughter Tia, who we call her TNT, are her initials. And believe me, she can really explode things and make them change, is what she is, a change
Okay.
agent. She's currently ANC in Ward 7. So you'll see her. I have Lady Day, who is singing under Universal record label, What About the Children? I have Atif, who does Music Future and who's working with his daughter, my granddaughter, Janesse, who you will hear on the airwaves very soon. And she sings about mothers and sisters. We're queens. So
Yes,
she knows
yes,
who
yes,
she is. And
yes.
this is what they sing. My youngest daughter, Maleka, just completed her degree at University of Maryland in dance. And she teaches young people not to dance just to dance. They teach to give a message.
Right.
They teach to bring awareness of issues. So I'm very proud of her and her background.
Wow.
Yes.
Do we have some pictures?
We do
Can
have
we show
pictures.
some of those pictures?
We already
Yeah.
sent it to you. Yeah, up there.
Oh, yeah. So
This
tell
is
us
me.
a little. Is
This
that
is-
you? Wow.
That's
My
beautiful.
name, Professor Motherlove.
Professor Mother
Professor
Love.
Mother
So
Love.
appropriate,
Yes.
huh?
Is a name that I claim. Educating our youth is my claim to fame. And I rap about that. That rap was written by my late husband when my daughter, who's now in the ANC, was at Duke Ellington.
Wow.
And her department at that time was vocal and dance. And we parents, because I believe in being involved
I
in
see.
the
I
school.
see. Yeah.
And we actually did a performance, and we included that. That's when rap was brand new. It was a brand new genre. And just for those who know, rap does mean to say words in a short, fast way. Doesn't mean they have to be negative and they have to be profane. It's just that they rhyme in a short, fast way.
Well, could you tell my
I
son
like.
that?
Yeah.
I like to
Son.
use this picture for Little
Yes.
Ethiopia. I'm gonna put it on my magazine.
Okay.
That would
Yeah,
be
that would be
good.
great.
Yeah.
That would
So
be
do you
beautiful.
do
Story.
rap?
Right.
I do.
Can you give us a little rap a piece, or is it a Mother's Day
Well,
type of rap? Or what
it is, and that picture you're seeing is a concert I did at Eastern Market Gallery before it was burned at the time, shortly after that,
Oh my.
for my 60th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a packed crowd. Those are some of my young ones. Now that particular one, I redid it for Seniors Talent, and we won 3rd place on that in the Seniors Got Talent under Terrific Inc. here in D.C. But Professor Mother Love is a name that I claim. Educating our youth is my claim to fame. There are rules, facts on life that set the ground rules, but most of these rules are not taught in our schools. Like you must choose between evil and good. There's no middle ground. This is not understood. Hickory dickory dock, just turn to hip hop, but life's lessons, they're never gonna stop. This is a real world that you're living in. No fairy tales gonna keep you from sin. Professor Mother Love is in each household. She gives life's lessons from the depth of her soul. Not one of our children that we actually raise have to ask who. They know their Professor Mother Love is you. And so
Wow, that's special.
thank you. Now, to date, one of my sons that does Music Future, he actually rewrote the tracks for that. And so it is on a CD, currently available. My daughters at the time produced my uniform, if you will, because I performed that particular piece of music around the community for youth programs and parent programs alike. It says to parents, as you see here, this is my home school. And in my home, my daughter actually had her home built and structured in such a way that the whole space there is our learning space. And we have all the different cultures and the ages. We go up to middle school now, okay? But as I say to parents, we must wear our hat. Now, this is a picture of, this is 3 generations here. This is
Okay.
myself in the green next to my mother who just left, God bless her, at 96.
Oh, wow. You were
Just
loved.
last year.
Yes, that's
And this is my
beautiful.
adoptive mother. I call her my God-assigned mother. God inspired her and her husband to take me at age 2. I was still singing Happy Birthday, they say. And they did the assignment. So here you see daughters. You see the one, Abina, there, and she's math PhD from American U. You see TN, who's with the Ward 7.
Okay.
You see my granddaughter there, Kia, in the very front,
your email.
with my youngest daughter, Malika, that's dance teacher. She
Okay.
does the dance movement for my students, even in the homeschool.
Wow.
Then you see Farad and his son, behind his grandmother. And he actually and my eldest daughter have been very, very, very close to me in helping us take care of our parents. in the
That's
elder
that's
years.
very important because like I
Yes.
took care of my mom and Denise.
I took care of
Yes.
my mom. Yeah.
She took care of her
Exactly.
mother
Yeah.
too. And
Yes.
and my mother,
Yes.
when she was staying with me, she couldn't even walk. And
Yes.
so it was a lot of work. But you know what?
Exactly.
Out of love,
Yes.
we
But that's-
do that.
That's
Yeah.
what we're saying. All of that's
Right.
part of mothering. We must teach them to be able to take care of us
That's right.
if and when the time comes.
We should teach our kids, but that
Exactly.
doesn't always work out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It could be the guy, the girl, or whatever. But we give until we don't expect it. But
Exactly.
how you take
How you
raise them
Yes.
is what they know what to do for you as you
Exactly.
get a little older.
Is what comes back.
That comes back. That
Yes.
is correct. So I hope my kids are
Yes.
going to take care of
And
me.
even learning, I mean, even
You
at
hear
this
that?
point, my youngest son is a DC officer, 5th District.
Wow.
But if he should pull up on me because I'm speeding or fail to stop at a stop sign,
Oh my.
even though I'm his mother, I have to look up with him with respect and say, "Yes, sir, officer."
Right.
So,
that's right.
mothers, it comes a time that you have to turn and shift places.
That's right. That's right.
So,
Yeah.
as we teach, we must also do and set the example.
That is so nice.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Tell us a little bit about your mom.
Amazing. Well, I have not planned for that, but I can tell you one thing about my mother.
Yeah.
And,
Mother's
what I'm going to
Day,
tell you
right?
about my mother is she was a political prisoner when the fascist Italians came and invaded Ethiopia in 1935. 39 of the family were taken as a prisoner in Somalia. And it was at the time when General Graziani killed over 30,000 Ethiopians from February 19 to February 21. In 3 days, he killed over 30,000 because an attempt was made to assassinate him. And it was just before my great uncle, his name is known as the Jamai Fikramariam, he made a futile attempt to retake Addis Ababa, the city, and that's what happened. And I was told that one night the Italian fascist asked my grandmother, where is the other son, her brother, the youngest brother, and unfortunately he was alive and he fled to Kenya. And she told them she doesn't know where he is, and they took her out and killed her. So at the end, when the Ethiopia got its independence, I mean, it became successful in defeating the Italians in 1941. About half of them returned. About the rest of half of them, almost 20 of them, were killed or died in the prison. So she has an amazing history, but I didn't plan it. But
No,
next
but we
time,
wanna hear
next
about
time, yeah,
everybody's
next
mom,
time
yes.
I'll bring
Yeah, the
something about it.
story,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
And I'll tell you a little bit about my mom because I'm going to have Denise talk about her mom. But my mom, we're from Belize. We were raised we came here. I came here a long, long time ago. It's in my age, and I was raised in New York, Brooklyn, Staten Island, et cetera, et cetera. So everybody has a history. My mother was a mechanic. She fixed TVs. She was doing jack of all trades. She worked in a laundromat so she can actually wash 8, clothes for 8 kids. She did a lot of stuff. She was the chauffeur, I'm gonna call her that, because
Multitask.
she drove everybody around town. And I don't know if you're from Staten Island, you know May, right? They might have called her Uncella. She was in everybody's life. She took in everybody, homeless, friends, kids, everybody. She had a dog named Cachise, and she had 8 kids, and she did everything and went above and beyond. That's all I'm gonna say. And I always love my mama. And so Denise, tell me, and her name was May. So tell me, Denise.
So my mother's name was Eugenia. She was born in Costa Rica in Puerto Limon, and was raised actually in Jamaica when her parents died. Her father is from India, and her mother remarried, and he worked on the Panama Canal, and he was killed building the Panama Canal.
Wow.
And so when all of them died, they sent her to live in Jamaica, West Indies, separate from her siblings.
See that? Yeah.
And then she eventually met my dad and moved to the United States in 1952. And she went to school to become a nurse.
See?
Was getting ready to go to medical school when she got pregnant with me.
Wow.
Her sisters actually graduated from Howard Medical School as well.
You see?
They all came from Jamaica and became doctors and nurses and things like that. My dad, was a mechanical engineer as well.
Okay.
And
Well,
so
we're
were
going to
married.
share the dad side for
on
Father's Day.
But
right?
yeah,
We're
my
gonna
mom, she
have
worked
her.
hard and
Uh-huh.
put us all through school. When my dad died when I was
Okay.
in college, my freshman week at Howard. So my mom really took care of all of us and made sure
Good.
that we were able to do things. I did something for her, which she became part of the Golden Image Awards and performed on Broadway.
Wow.
And at this time, it was to celebrate her and her life and some of the things that she wanted to do. And not talk about her children, but it was focusing on her. And I saw a person that I couldn't believe when she got on stage that she actually was able to perform and do things, but she was afraid to speak in a mic. And I'm like, this woman who threatened to kill all of us was speaking in a mic, couldn't even speak in a mic, but she performed and was very talented. Won the award of, the one that got along with everybody and everything like that. So we just thank God for her.
Well,
her
we
life.
appreciate that.
Hey, do you mind if we have some more of her picture, of Meuvell's picture? I
It's a
sent you.
different picture?
Yeah, please.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, let's
sure.
have a few
Very
of the
quickly.
pictures while we're
If we
there.
have
Yeah.
time, sure.
Yeah.
We can
I
go
think
through
we
it
have
very-
5 minutes?
No.
Uh.
You didn't see it. Yeah, can you send it to him again while we wait?
You don't have it?
Just send it to him
Several,
again.
I sent it to you.
But okay, he's going to see it. Send it to him again.
Yes.
We want to share that. Yes, of course.
I think we have to bring her back another time.
She has more pictures.
Yeah, she has a lot of.
She has a lot
She has
to
a lot
say.
of things to teach and show.
Well, we'll bring you
Yeah,
back.
here it
Let's
is.
have-
Here,
let's
look
say
it. Here
very
it is.
briefly.
Tell us
As
about
you
this.
can
Yeah.
see, that's our whiteboard there. Our
Okay.
students draw, we post their pictures, etc.
I love the color of the
And
wall.
Thank
too.
you. And all of the teaching is not done inside the classroom. This was something that I started even when my own children, because I'm dealing with their grandchildren, their
Right.
children. But when their moms and dads were in school, I was appalled that the school did not take them out on field trips enough.
Wow.
So I actually designed field trips for the different classes my children were in, both on the elementary all the way through high school.
So this is
Okay,
in
you
your
have some
home.
more
This is in your
pictures?
home.
This is in my
Uh-huh.
home.
We have some more pictures,
Okay.
please.
Yes, this is in my home.
Send us all the pictures, please.
Okay.
My first profession was nursing, but even in nursing,
Oh,
I
like
applied
Denise.
that. Yes,
That's
I
what my son
applied
wants
that.
to be a nurse, believe it or not. Yeah.
I applied that
Uh-huh.
skill,
Send it,
however,
please.
to raising my
Right.
Yeah.
children, dealing with their nutrition, etc.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
go ahead,
That's
please.
awesome.
That's
And here's the
me.
Mother's Day 2014. Is that when they
Yes.
celebrated you?
Yes.
Okay,
they did.
wonderful.
They celebrate me each and every year.
Oh, wow.
And this year, my very special gift was my youngest son's first book. It's a
Okay.
children's book.
What's the name?
The name of it is God Bless the Mother.
Okay.
And
Did you send
he
me the
wrote
picture
it-
on that?
I did.
Yeah.
And
Would you please
Okay.
just send out all of them, please?
Yes.
He wrote it with the lyrics
Uh-huh.
that he and his twin, his late twin, before he left at 16, they had
Okay.
written positive raps.
Oh, which one?
That's his book.
That's his book? Okay,
That's
God
his
Bless the
book,
Mother.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's he and his twin
Oh,
brother
how
that's
cute.
gone on.
Wow.
And he included the lyrics that they wrote in their last positive rap.
Wow.
That says, God bless the mother, a
And how
special
old
kind
are
of
they
lady. Hakeem is in his 30s.
Okay, and this picture
Now,
right
this
here?
is this is also
Uh-huh.
2 generations, my daughters, my granddaughters, and myself. My daughter-in-law, but I don't take the law. She's a graduate of Howard U, and teaching is her
Howard,
profession.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's beautiful. We have some more?
Yes, we do have a few
Okay,
more.
we're
Now,
gonna make
this
them
is
very
the-
quickly.
This is the
Uh-huh.
author of the book, and this is his son and his
Beautiful.
new wife and his daughter. And his son is named for his twin, so he's Halim II.
Wow.
And this young guy is 2 years old and already showing that he's got a lot to do on this planet.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And this is my son, Farad. and his wife, who graduated Howard University.
Okay.
He is the one that actually teaches people from the Returning Citizens Bureau
Okay.
to go back into the job force as in
Wonderful.
culinary arts. Now, he got some of that, I would say, he tells me, from me,
Okay.
because he saw me mentoring. I'm a mentor in this city for returning citizens.
Wonderful. Do we have any more pictures? Uh-huh. Okay, and then we have to move along because we
Yes.
have.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
again, to mothers, mothering is not just dealing with your children. It's
Right.
dealing with any and everything connected with
That's
them
right.
and moving us all along.
So if we see kids that are, with different, just kind of
Yes.
with your friends coming over, like I do with my daughter, I always make
Yes.
sure I take care of them and look out for them, feed them, and take
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
them because I treat them like my own and make sure that she knows the same. So we want to say Happy Mother's Day to everyone, and I hope you're enjoying yourself for this Sunday, and I hope you get to go out and have flowers and all that stuff, even though I can't have flowers because I'm allergic to them. But it's all good. But
yes.
so I want to say Happy Mother's Day to you and Denise
Thank you.
and to
Thank you.
Tamrat. Yes, and tell us very quickly where can we find you?
You can find me on the Facebook under Professor Mother Love.
Okay.
You will also be able to find me under InspireNetwork.com.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Could you repeat, please?
Yes, that would be Meauvell Tate on Facebook, Professor Mother Love
You can find
specifically,
her.
yes.
Uh-huh.
And you can also find me newly under InspireNetwork.com.
Wonderful. So we want to thank everybody for coming on the show today. Patricia McDougall on the scene. You can find all the pictures from the different events I just showed you at Patricia McDougall, photos.com, and then also some videos as well. Please visit patriciamcdougallphotos.net for additional photos as well. But we want to thank you for sharing all and listening in every Sunday at 2 o'clock in Listen Vision. Thank you very much. And we have one little video we just want to share. It's just some music, I guess. And we're going to just play that. That would be good.
Oh, you have something? I didn't know.